Hello everybody, this is a video describing some updates to Tasa. The introductory video was version 11, we're now at version 13 and I'd like to describe some new features that I've added. So I'll open a story. I'm segmenting Le Petit Prince at the moment, and so we'll open chapters 1 and 2. The read listen panel is as before. Up here all the buttons are as per the introductory video. A new feature is story vocabulary. When Tasa opens the control document at the top, it composes a list of all the different words that are used, words of 2 letters or more, and puts them in alphabetical order down here so that you can see what kind of vocabulary you've got, and you can click on any of these words and
Les serpents bois avalent leur proie tout entière sans la mâcher.
The story will scroll to that particular word.
Je me mettais à sa portée. J'ai montré mon chef-d'œuvre aux grandes personnes.
Up here is the number of such words in the list. 458, that's quite a lot. The next feature is, it's quite a small feature, but it allows you to hide the documents. The idea of that is that you can listen to the audio without being distracted by the text. And then you click that again, and the screen documents come up again. Let's go back at the top there. A new feature which is quite large is this feature to enable you to test your comprehension of the story and the segments in the story and the sentences. So I'll click on that one, and what you get is a new panel. The text disappears so you can't see it anymore, and you get a new panel which enables you to listen to the segments and mark your understanding. This is a self-marked test, if you like. I'll just go on sentences sequential, so now it's going to start from the beginning of the document and present segment by segment in a sentence. So I click on Start.
Petit Prince par Antoine de Saint-Exupéry.
And that's the first sentence. I can then assess my own understanding of that audio. If I click on All, that will give me, I've understood completely, so I get 1 whole mark for that. Then I click on Show Text, and I can confirm that I've understood it and alter that if necessary. The next box is, do I understand the text? And I assess myself there. I say, yes, I understand all of that. And then at the bottom here, it puts the translation up. And then on to the next item. I should have mentioned that at the beginning, it will compose all of the items in the test set. You don't have to do all 160, but there is 160 items in this test set. When I click on next item, for that first item that we've just done, we've got 1 mark, so we're at 100%. We're doing quite well. So the second segment is now played, and I can click on play segment if I want to hear it again.
À Léon Verte.
And I can click it again if I
À
want
Léon
to.
Verte.
But each time that I click on there, if the text isn't showing, then it reduces my mark by 10%. So I clicked it twice. So although I've got a whole mark, it's been reduced down to 0.8 of a mark. So again, I put on the text, and I can click on most. Most will give me 0.6 of a mark. Next item.
Je demande pardon aux enfants d'avoir
that's
dédié
gone
ce
up
livre à
to
une grande personne.
1.6 there on the text understanding, 1.8 on the audio understanding, and we've done 2 items. this is quite a large one. So let's click on sum there. That will give us 0.3. Let's do sum again there. That will give us 0.3. Show the text. Now, when you click on next item, it starts playing the next item. So I'll be quiet this time.
J'ai une excuse sérieuse.
Okay, so we go through doing that all the way through. None. Show text. Next item.
Cette grande personne est le meilleur ami que j'ai au monde.
At any point we can stop, end that, and we go back to where we were before, and it remembers the score that we got. So we bring it up again, so it gives the date, the time, what type of test you were doing, how many items you did, and what your score was on here, and it will remember the last 20 scores, and it will record those, store those away for any future sessions with this particular document. I think that's all I need to say really about that. Well, I'll describe the next feature first. Okay, let's end that. When you're going through a story, you're bound to come across some words, new words, new vocabulary, and in the text you can press the C key and click on that. I've just clicked on person here. If you hold the shift key down, it will put a word into the new word vocabulary. Let's do autrefois there. So that word has gone into new word. If I press the shift key similarly on over here for a word, extraordinaire. Let's press the shift key while I click in that
Et
one.
j'ai vu un petit bonhomme tout à fait extraordinaire.
So I've got two words in my new vocabulary. When I go over to comprehension test here, this option is now available. That's new vocabulary, and I click start.
Je veux bien dédier ce livre à l'enfant qu'a été autrefois cette grande personne.
So this box comes up giving you your new word. So you can again assess your understanding text and there. This feature is really just to test your recall of those words in the story that you didn't understand. And as you go along, as you've decided you've remembered them, you can click on this one to delete the word from the new vocabulary. So we've only done 2 items. We've done none items. Better do.
Et j'ai vu un petit bonhomme tout à fait extraordinaire.
So we finished that, only 2 items, done them both, end, and we'll bring it up again. So we see we've done a new vocabulary test, and that gives us the detail there. And it goes on like that for 20, and hopefully as your understanding of the story gets better, your scores here over time will improve. Hopefully. Okay, that's end. That's all the features I think that I need to describe. Oh, the last feature, which is really when you close the read, it automatically goes back to this one, so you don't have to constantly go back to the word thing, so you can open a story direct from there. But we'll close that down. So that's all, I think. Thanks for watching and listening.